racing planes, racing winds, foretelling games, quests await in lands far. With every turn we raise the bar. Silence stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride their creation. Full throttle, rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, coming to play. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune. We're building a world and ready to win.
All aboard. Welcome aboard, everyone. Silver Shade here. We are back in Derail Valley. That's right. It's Train Tuesday. That's right. So we're back in Derail Valley, kind of where we left off at, I think it's the coal mining south, I believe it is. And it's still froggy. I've even been letting the game run for a few minutes, and it is still freaking foggy here. I mean, foggy. And welcome in, Andrew. Welcome in. Wasabi to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day or evening wherever you're at. All right, so yeah, we're it's just foggy here. Just freaking foggy. But it is starting to clear up, it looks like, so. Which is good, because then we'll be able to start looking around, see if there are any museum trains around here, because with being so foggy, I just couldn't see at the end of the last stream. And today might be a little bit of a shorter stream today. The temperatures, they are finally the hot temperatures have finally reached us here. Hey, Majestic, welcome in. Thank you for the wasabi. All right, yeah, wasabi. So yeah, as I was saying, the hot temperatures have finally reached us here. It's supposed to be like 101 Fahrenheit here today. Hey, Majestic. Hopefully it's not too hot where you are today. Yeah, it's about 100. It's gonna be about 101 Fahrenheit today, which means I'm gonna have to pick up Sarah at work. She's probably gonna be getting off about sometime around 4:15 ish, my time. But I may have to cut the stream a little early. Depending on where we're at, especially with this game in particular. Ouch, it's actually feeling like 114. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's hot everywhere. And I think it's supposed to be like 102 tomorrow too. And then it looks like it's going to cool down a little bit for us. But yeah, I'm not surprised. The heat's finally really starting to ramp up for us here. We're finally getting into our normal summer temperatures here. Kind of fantastic. But a dog who got in my backyard started fighting my bigger dog for some reason. That sucks, but sometimes that happens. Not good, though. Yes, cooling down by Thursday. That's cool. Yeah, and I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Yeah, it kind of sucks when that happens. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, I may have to cut the stream a little early today. I'll reevaluate about 3 o'clock my time. Especially with this particular game. Tasks in this game just can't be done in 5 minutes. It's just no way. Just no way. It's not the first time. Okay. So yeah, you know, tasks in this game could take like anywhere from starting around like anywhere to 30 minutes ish and up. So yeah, so I'll start to reevaluate when I get around 3 o'clock my time. So might be a little bit shorter of a stream today. I do apologize, but that's when it comes to the heat, there's not much I can do about it. I can't control the weather. Wish I could, but I can't. If I could, I'd have like 68 all the time, 68 Fahrenheit all the time, or 65 Fahrenheit or something like that. I keep it nice and cool, not too cold, but not, you know, not too warm. Yeah, to me, in the mid, around the mid 60s would be, I think, the most comfortable temperature for me. All right, yeah. So the sun is—it's still foggy. Still foggy. Let me see if I can actually sleep a little now. Let's see, did I ever get this? Yeah, I did get this contract. Yeah, I don't think I ever ran the tutorial. So maybe I might do that today. Might do that today. If I do, maybe I'll save. If I'm still here, it depends on where I'm at. I might run it now, or I might run it near close to the industry. It just depends on where I'm at. Or before I leave here, I might run that. We'll see. Or I can run it elsewhere, depending on where we're at. All right, how's the weather here in game today? Looks like by noon we're going to be cleaning up the fog. So yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. It's still froggy. All right, so we got some jobs here. Let's just see. Can we sleep? Not tired enough. Of course, by the time I try again 11:31, yeah, by that point it ain't gonna be foggy. All right, let's take a look here. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look at our jobs. What do we got? 2 drop-offs, unload and store a train with mining trucks. Maybe. Oh yeah, I got the license for that. Haul empty cars to Harbor Town. We'll see. We'll see. What's this one? 3 pickups, load and prepare a train with coal for departure. Okay. Goes to the coal power plant. Maybe. That goes to haul empty cars to City West. Okay. Possible. Coal power plant. We might go to the power plant. Yeah, we might. Oh, we got quite a bit of freight going to the power plant. We might consider going to the power plant. Yeah, we got like 3 orders all going to the power plant. We might consider that. We have 1, 2, 3 to the steel mill. There's the steel mill right there. We're down here. And the coal power plant's there. Oh, that would be a nice contract to do. If I were to do that, to go to the steel mill, then to the power plant, and maybe even City West, maybe. We'll have to see. What I would do is go from here, go up to the steel mill, drop all the stuff off for the steel mill, then back the train up to this junction here, and then hit this junction, go through the farm, and then maybe drop something off at City West, and then up into the coal plant. We might consider doing that run today. Or I might just say, forget the coal plant. I mean, forget the steel mill, just go right to the coal plant. Because it just depends on how long it takes to get everything organized, because like I said, it is a shorter stream today. So, yeah, something like that. And it is still super foggy. What the heck? I mean, the fog is clearing because I can start to see the mountains, but man. Hey, Sarah. Welcome in. But yeah, it is super, super foggy. You know, you know what? While I'm waiting, let's go and let's jump in. All right. Would you like to be shown around this vehicle? Get it running. We only need a little bit of room ahead in a couple of minutes. If there's a turntable ahead, align it with the vehicle start. You know what? This is perfect. Yeah, let's do it. Yes. Okay. You need a lighter to continue. You can buy one at the nearest shop. Oh, of course. I might already have a lighter, I thought. Oh, so yeah, I may not be able to do that tutorial right now. I could have swore I had a lighter. You know, let me put this in here. Let me put this in here. Let's take a look in these. I could have swore I had a lighter. I do. I do have a lighter. I do indeed have a lighter. Oops. Come on now. There we go. There we go. All right, so I do have a lighter. Good, I got a lighter. Thought I had one. Yes. Okay, you need a Wow, I thought I got a shovel. All right, let's see. Just come in here, out of the way. Here we go. All right, let's check here. No shovel. Put that there. Put that there. Nope, guess I don't have a shovel. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to do the tutorial right now. You know, that's fine. Let's put the lighter away. All right, so that gives us some room here for the contracts. All right. And it looks like, yeah, the fog is starting to lift. All right, so we're gonna look around now since the fog is pretty much lifted. See if we can find any museum pieces. Eventually, I may have to look where the spawn points are, for the various locations. It won't tell me the specific train because, from what my understanding is that the locomotives for the museum, they spawn at it's based on your save, so one save will be different than the other. All right. But yeah, this is an interesting location. Look on a cliff overlooking a lake. At least I think it's a lake. Pretty sure it's a lake. Still super foggy, but it's not too bad. At least where I'm at, it's not that bad. All right, so let's see. Oops. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa! Good thing there's no fall damage here. Too bad it's still a little foggy. Make it a little easier to see if there's anything hiding down there, or at least from a high vantage point. Wasn't so foggy, this would be a nice screenshot. We'll start to head down the mountain a little bit. Check around here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything at all. Not a thing. Okay. All right, well, let's go look at the orders here. And thank you for sending to the ads, Twitch. I do appreciate it. I know the ads suck, but they do help us out. They help us pay for to keep these trains running. So thank you for sending to those ads. All right, all right. All right, so I think tonnage wise, yeah, we could probably pull off that whole order up to the coal plant, but then we have to put it all away. Or I could go to the steel mill and then do some work at the steel mill. That's closer. All right, hold on, I gotta take a quick break. Dog needs my help.
From the tracks in a world where we don't look back, open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit the like button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, coming to play. Rolling thunder, crossing plains, racing winds, foretelling games, quests await in lands far. With every turn we raise the bar. Silence stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride their creation. Full throttle, rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing. night we raise the moon. Our engines in tune. We're building a world and ready to win.
All aboard. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yep. She's an older dog, so sometimes she needs a little help. All right, yeah, I'm thinking steel mill. Let's go steel mill today. Let's, because I got 3 orders of the steel mill. We can look around there. We'll go from there. I would do the coal plant, but like I said, it's, time-wise, I'm not sure if it's something I can do because I gotta get all those together. And then I gotta deliver them all. At least with the steel mill, it's close by. And I can, yeah, we'll do that. And then we can look around and then we can figure out what to do from there. You know, there might be some quick orders up to GF. You know, or we might, depending on time, maybe we'll go up to IME, just take the train up there. Or to CME, just go to ones that we haven't technically been to yet and look around. We might do that. We might do that. All right, so I have those. I'm going to put that right there. All right, so these are all for the steel mill. Deliver coal. Haul empty cars. Haul empty cars. Okay. All right. I think that'll work. Now we gotta find them. Now we gotta find those jobs. So here's a bunch of cars right here. I will laugh if all the orders are right freaking here. I will laugh if they're all right here. All right, so we're looking for CMS FH77. No, not that one. Okay, what's this one? 10. Nope, that ain't it. Oh. That's 33. Oh, wait. 10. Wait. I do need 10. Okay, so I do need 10. All right, so 33, I think, is in the way. 98. Yeah, I need 98. Okay. And 10. So 10 is here. So I do need 10. 10 is there. Okay. 33 might have been going to City West. All right, so I'm gonna have to get that out of the way. I got... Okay. Just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Oh, it's a dead-end track. Okay, so we got a dead-end track here. Okay. All right, so... Okay. All right, yeah, so yeah, this is going to be complicated. All right, I wonder if this is the one here I need. It's 24. I need 77. 79. 16. Oh, it's all 24. 1. 16. I need 77. See, I don't know this one as well. I don't know this area as well. Oh, you know what? Maybe the ones I need are here somewhere. I thought they were like, maybe there were cars like right over here, but they're not. Where is this? I think they're mixed in here somewhere. I think they're mixed in. Right, here we go. What do we got here? 1, 16. That's all 16. This is all 79, I think. These are all 79. Yeah, there's a... Maybe there's on the other side of here. Ah! 77. We got it. All right, here we go. We got 77 right here. All right, 77's right there. Okay, good. All right. So probably the easiest thing to do would be to get my train. Is there any clear tracks in between? No, they're all full, aren't they? Yeah, they're all full. Okay. All right, so it looks like the easiest thing to do is probably to come up to here. Besides going down the hill. Or going up the hill. All right. So come to this, come get past this point, flip the track, come back here. And back up. And collect these right here. The 77, yeah. Put the main engine here. Then I can use... because I separate that, I can back it up and grab what I need. Okay. Alright, so we've located 77. We need to find 98. And we know where 10 is. So we gotta find 98. So where is 98? 32. 32. I think these are all 32. Yeah, 32. What about here? These 98. These are in fact 98. Okay, so what's this back here? Part of it. 98. Is this part of 98? Now it's 1. Well, you know, I can still make it work. Because I can take it and I can move it over to here. Yeah, because I'm not using that one. All right, so I can take and move that car over to here. So that's where 98 is. All right, we got our game plan. We got our game plan. So 10 will have to be last. That's fine. All right, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on board the train. Try to jump on board the train. And turn off the belt. All right. And now that I'm on board the train, this is for everybody who's come in since starting the stream. Because I wasn't at the train to do the welcome horn. There we go. All right. So what we're going to need to do is come down here, come to the back. These should be perfect. All right, so these are now disconnected. So then what I can do is back it up. Yeah, exact. Yep, that'll work. Back it up and start moving things around if I need to. And that's a loading track. I hate to leave a train on the loading track, but it'll probably despawn at some point. Just to save time, but we'll see how it goes. All right, well, the first things first, we need to get this train up and running in here. Door closed. All right. That done. What is going on? Why? Aha. Gotcha. There we go. All right. All right. We got that set. I take the imaginary seat. Let's see. Okay, cursor forward. Okay, everything checks out. Blow the horn. Give it a little throttle. And we're off. All right, and since we're now getting underway, getting things started, we're gonna turn the radio. We're gonna listen to music. When you're working, you gotta have a little music. At least I do, anyway. And of course, it starts with "I can't believe I farted." Of all the songs in my playlist I got for this, it starts with "I can't believe I farted." Exactly, Sarah. Go figure. Exactly. Steel mill. Steel mill. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're all on. I'm doing all the steel mills. Speed 11. See, now the fog is all gone. Going too slow. You know, let's throttle it up a little bit. We'll get up to about 15, and then we'll go and we'll remove we'll throttle it back down. There we go. We'll throttle down. But yeah, it's a pretty big, looks like a pretty big lake. Yeah, might as well get some screenshots while I'm at it. All right, how we looking here? Yeah, we're going to hit the brake. Yep, looking for 77. Perfect. I think what I'm going to do is once I have this connected, to make sure I have enough room, I'm going to pull the train forward. Because I can already tell, I think there's some long wagons there, so it might, yeah. So to try and save a little time, I'm going to go ahead and connect up, pull it on forward, and then that'll give me some room to maneuver down this track. And it looks like Twitch is in ads for about the next 30 seconds, so we'll see them on the other side here very shortly. But you can see why. Okay, welcome back, Twitch. Thank you for sitting through the ads. I do appreciate. I know they suck, but they do help us out. They help pay for the fuel to keep these trains moving. As I was just saying, and you can see why tasks in this game are not so quick. They take quite a bit of time. To get things accomplished. $77. Perfect. And let me just verify that. 77. We got it. Okay. That's kind of why, like, I get around closer on 3 o'clock, I'll figure out what time to end the stream, because you can see these tasks are not easy, you know, trying to get 3 orders to go to one location. I suspect I'm not getting out of this station till probably, I'd say between 1:30 my time, because I only have 1 order connected to the main engine, so I still got 2 more. And I gotta move stuff around, which that takes time. Then once they're all connected, once the train's all up and running, then I got to validate the orders. Then I got to set, before I validate the orders, I got to set the general routes, then go validate the orders, then finish setting up what routes I need. And then I can actually start getting out of here. So it could very well be closer to 2 o'clock by the time I'm rolling out of this station. That's why I decided not to do the coal plant, because I figured that was a longer haul. If it had been a normal day, I probably would have the steel mill and the coal plant. Try to make a lot more money. But for now, we'll just do the steel mill, because then we have a better chance of getting all three, the bonus cash. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it on up to about here. That should give me enough room to connect things up. All right, here we go. Slowing down. I'm just trying to let it go to a natural slowdown with a little help with the brake. If I just let it go on its own, it may not stop if it's going downhill. All right, yeah, I got to bring it to a complete stop right about there. All right, we'll turn that on. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill the engine so we're not burning fuel, because fuel is money. Hence the ads. This is just too much to think about. It's hurting my brain. I can understand that, Majestic. Especially if you're not someone that that's used to logistics, because that's basically what this is. This is basically it's not exactly realism, but it's close to as real, close to real. You gotta get you got to get the orders, plan the routes, that kind of stuff. So if you're not a logistics type person, then yeah, this could definitely break your brain. For the most part, probably the part that you probably enjoy the most is once I get moving. Well, we all know everything hurts my brain. Yeah. Yeah, and don't feel bad. Sometimes this stuff hurts my brain too. But the part that I really enjoy, and I think a lot of people enjoy, is once I get the train all situated and I'm rolling, then it just kind of just feels more relaxing at that point. You're not thinking about hooking up cars or anything like that. The most we're doing is enjoying the scenery and making sure we're staying on the right track and, not derailing anywhere. That's pretty much it. All right, so now we got to find 98, which I believe was somewhere. It was here somewhere. I know it was here. I think it was this one right here. '98. Yeah, so I got to move this wagon right here. I got to move this one. Okay.
To popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo choo, mother.
Thank you for the motivational message. It's been a while since anyone's played that one. So yeah, I gotta get onto that track. More for me than you. So unmotivated today. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? As long as it helps you get motivated, that's cool. That is cool. I know how that feels. I've had days where I just feel like I just don't want to do a darn thing. And particularly on days like today where it's just so freaking hot. It's like, just don't want to do a darn thing. All right, so I'm going to do quite a bit of backing up to get this order. All right, oh, we'll get it. We will. Oh, look at that. Jumped right onto the caboose. Look at that. All right. Fire it up. All right, so we gotta go. Yeah. Oh. Well, maybe the background music might help get you fired up too. And the best thing I can suggest for anyone that's kind of new to these types of games, when it comes to doing logistics, the best thing to do is just take it a step at a time. Take your time, because when you're rushed, that's when you make all kinds of mistakes. Believe me, I've made tons. There we go. All right. Backward. One notch of throttle. Brake. Get it up to about there. Kill the throttle. That way we'll bleed off a little. Man, it looked like you were having a good time at Witchspire last night. I was surprised how long you went. It was quite a while. Pretty sure you paid for it this morning. I did have a good time. I really enjoyed the game. Yeah, I had a feeling you would. When I played that demo a while back, if I remember correctly, it was kind of fun. I remember playing that. It was during one of the Next Fest games. It was Next Fest, not Next Fest. It was one of the Next Fest games. I don't remember which Next Fest it was. It wasn't. I don't think it was the last one or the one before. It was. Don't remember exactly which one it was, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, it needed, back then it needed some work. Of course, it still needs some work, but a lot of games do. I think it's probably better now than it was when I played that demo. Let's see, I did pay for it as I woke up at 8:30 after not going to bed until 2:30 because I had to get the chapters done. OCD kicked in. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay. All right, so now all we're gonna do is just get this. We'll move it onto this track right next to it. But yeah, it was not only that, it was busy for you. I mean, it looked like you had like two. I don't think like you had like total of 3 raids. You had 1 for me and then 2 later in the evening. Yep, 3 raids. Yep, 3 total. Yep. Yeah, 1 from me and 1 from, yeah, exactly. You had a busy stream. Yeah, I saw that, and I think somebody else became I thought a member too, I thought, on their own. Oh wait, let's put that right there. Wait. Wrong one. Yeah, someone who came in from which bar Discord. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. All right, there we go. Yeah, I forgot. That's the one that I need. Order I need. Yeah, and I saw Derail, I think, is coming out to early access 20th, I think, of this month. So that ought to be interesting. And then there's another game that Icarus was telling me about. It's called The Mound. It's a PvE extraction type, a shooter type game. But it's not quite horror. It's hard to explain. I think it's got a Lovecraftian type environment. Not quite horror, he said. It doesn't quite have a lot of. It doesn't really have jump scares that much. So I'm keeping an eye on that one. That one comes out probably tomorrow, I think he said. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Because I do like a good PvE extractor. Yeah, I applied 4 weeks ago for content creator status in the Discord post on the channel and messaged them again 2 weeks ago. It's still no response to the post. Was that for which Spire? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say, you know. Best thing you do is you tried. You know, you tried. Just kind of like the Heat Death Survival, me and her Heat Death Survival train. I tried. I don't know what their selection criteria is. I really don't. I have no idea. You know, that's like what Sarah tells me all the time. You know, it's, you know, you can't fail if you don't try. So, at least you tried. So I just posted in the general chat, not putting a link, just saying, just saying my YouTube channel is one of the, as I said, Discord, and it did get me people showing up. Well, that's good. That's very good. Alright, I need to check the orders. 98. Yep. Okay. See, now I got a clear track. Look at that. Ain't gonna do me no good now. Excuse me. Wayne Grisby, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly. Exactly. It's kind of similar to what Sarah was saying is you can't fail if you don't try. So yeah, it's pretty much the same logic as that, you know. You miss all your shots if you don't take a chance. You know, it's like you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fail. The important thing is learning from those mistakes, learning from those failures, and moving on. Picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, figuring out, okay, what could you have done better, and move on. You might get a no now, but if you don't try, you might get a yes the next time. You could end up getting 1,000 no's, and then 1,001 you get a yes. So it's you just gotta try. There's one game that I've been keeping an eye on. I think I may have to, just try to see if I can get content creator status. They've got a frequently asked questions. I gotta sit down and figure it out. But I'm definitely thinking about that. Again, if you don't try, you'll never know if you actually could have got it. Like the heat death. I tried. Don't know why I didn't get it. I'm not going to stress. I'll move on to something else. I'll keep playing the game, of course, but I'm just not going to stress about it. You drive yourself crazy trying to figure out someone's logic. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. Yeah, see, look, it's almost 1 o'clock and I'm still trying to get the second order in place. That was so weird. If someone else did post it in the channel and they still didn't give it to me. But they are a little strange over there on how they do things. Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm guessing the person that posted was probably like either maybe a community manager or something like that. That goes through and posts videos. It is kind of odd. And then the fact that add jail. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, Twitch is in. Yeah, they're in ads for about 50 seconds here. Okay, there we go. And you're back. Okay, looks like Twitch is back. Thank you for sitting through the ads. Twitch, I do appreciate it. I know the ads suck, but they really do help us out. They keep these trains moving. All right. So, yeah, as I was saying, it's just strange how they do that. You know, agreeing with Majestic on that, because it's, you know, the person that looked like they were doing it was community manager. So, and then the last person they approved was someone from Majestic's community. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they got approved, but they're, from my understanding, I've got a lot more content, and my channel's bigger compared to the other person, and yet that person got it over I did. So I don't know, but I'm glad that person in Majestic community got it. I really do. So. Oh, Sarah was still in ads. Looks like she's out now. All right, so now we got to get back over to this section here. 33, yeah, 3, 3, and 10. Yep, that was it. So yeah, like I said, I'm glad they got it. I'm glad they got it. But it was just confusing going, well, why did that person get it over someone that's got a bigger channel? It has, I don't know. I don't know how much content that person has, but you know, based on the size of the channel, it's like, I don't know what they're thinking is. I don't know, but I'm glad the person got it. I really am. And at least it was someone from your community, though, Majestic. At least it was someone there, so that's cool. Yeah, at least I'm okay with that. At least it was in your community, so I'm okay with that. But it's just, huh? Yeah, it was. It was. It was. Yes, it was. But yeah, but at least it was someone from your community, so I'm okay with that. But it's just that head scratcher going, wait, what? Oh, see, now it's getting dark in game. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, let me take the break off here. Hey, Ron, thank you for the fart battle. Welcome in. Let's see. I had to agree to do the 2 tutorials like I did with Project Castle before they would give me content creators have. So I was even thought it was weird. Yeah, and you even vouched for me. I remember that. So yeah, it was. I don't know what I don't know. Like I said, I go crazy trying to figure it out. And I think my mom always, because she used to be a programmer, she always said, it's like, you know, it's like if you don't understand something, it could be like fuzzy logic. Raw has a really weird fetish with bathroom stuff. Well, also doesn't help that I added that one a while back as a blurb, so... Icarus plays that one too, so maybe you could say he's got a weird bathroom fetish as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You are right there with me too. Yeah. Well, I think everybody, it's just, I don't know. No, Icarus is just weird. But at least for me, the fart battle is more of just farting. I love a good horse fart video. If that's the case, Raw, then you probably liked the scene from Police Academy, where the captain went flying into the horse's rear end. I can rest my case. Yep, Majestic. Yep. Okay, no problem, Majestic. Just lean into it. I'm gonna just move just so they're clear of that. I hate to leave them on this track, but I don't have much of a choice. I mean, I got a choice, it's just time-wise. Hey, where's this junction? I think it's right here. Come on now. Come on, meow. There it is. It's just dark. I can't see worth a darn. Captured. Got it. Oh man, this is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. I just hate moving this stuff at night. I really do. Especially it's starting to get foggy. Ugh. All right. That's the junction I got to get to right there. That one right there. All these cars. Well, if it's slightly downhill, that'll give me a little bit of a help, because I'm slowing down. But if it's uphill, I'm screwed. That's the junction right here. Still got cars that need to come through this junction. But nope, there's still more. Okay, I think this is the last one right here. All right, there we go. All right. All right, we're moving now. This is gonna suck, because I can't see where the other cars are. I can't see them. I just can't freaking see them. I can kind of see a little bit in the darkness, a little bit. I think I'm going to start putting the brake on now. Maybe start slowing down naturally, because I know once I get onto this straight, it ain't going to be long. Start kicking it up a notch. Can you upgrade the headlights in the future? Yeah, yeah, but the only problem is this where I'm moving to. I can't put headlights here, so the lights are way back there, so even if I upgrade the lights, they ain't gonna be able to see much. But yes, there are upgraded headlights. It's just I don't think they would be doing me any good at this point. The only thing I could do is get out of this mode and jump up to onto the actual train, or yeah, onto the car, the wagon. All right, well, I'm going at 5, 6. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said this sucks, this part. All right, I'm jumping out of this mode. I'm going slow enough. So I can kind of act as a headlight. This is the part I hate. I hate connecting up cars at night. I really do. That's why I try not to do a lot of shunt work unless I'm at a major station where there's a lot of lights. See, there's the tail end of the train right here. Got it. Okay. All right. I have to take a quick break. It looks like the dog needs my help again. I'll be right back.
From the tracks in a world where we don't look back, open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit the like button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, coming to blaze. Crossing plains, racing winds, foretelling games, quests await in lands far. With every turn we raise the bar. Silence stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back.
All aboard. All right, I'm back, everyone. Yep, I just had to help the dog real quick. And welcome in, I Like Turtles. Welcome in. How you doing today or evening, wherever you're at? And it looks like I think I have the train all properly connected here. All right, we're going to come on down here, and we're going to kill this engine. All right, so we got that all set. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the main engine now. I remember you. I remember you. All right, so now we're inside. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we got all the orders connected to the main engine now, so we're gonna go ahead and start setting our route to the steel mill. We are currently down here at CMS, so we got to get to the steel mill. So we're gonna go this way. So we need to make sure we stay to the right. That one shouldn't matter, but we need to stay to the right there. Okay, that shouldn't matter. Stay to the right. All right. Yep. Boom. Right into the steel mill. There we go. All right. So we're all set there. Now we're going to go here to the steel mill. Okay. Looking all good through there. So let's go into B. And for now, we're going to go right down the middle. All right, we're going to stay to the right, stay to the left. I know we're coming in this way, so I don't need to worry about setting that. So once we get the actual orders situated here, once they're active, I'll know more of where I need to go with the train. Because right now, I'm not sure where we need to end up, so... We'll figure that out once I get the order activated. Orders activated. All right. So before I do anything, for everyone that just recently came in, this is your welcome horn. And I'm going to wait till ads to do it again because I know Rod just came in on Twitch, so he might not have heard that. It's because they're in ads right now. So I'm going to wait till they get out of ads. I'm going to do it again. But yeah, it's looking like I predicted. It's gonna be, I'll be rolling out of here pretty soon. We're getting ready to roll out of here. Getting ready to roll out. So that's one of the reasons why I decided not to do the coal plant today. Because of how long it was gonna take. You know, all those, moving those sea around. I mean, it might have been a little bit easier to get everything moved around, but you don't know. You don't know. And then the distance wise, trying to get there, yeah, with the stream being probably a little shorter today, I figured best just we'll do the steel mill, and we'll figure out what to do from there. It looks like Twitch is about to come out of ads, and it looks like they're out of ads. Thank you, Twitch, for sitting through the ads. I do appreciate it. I know they suck, but they do help us out. They do help keep this train running with the fuel, because it needs fuel. And for everyone that came in, I already did the horn, but for Rod, this is for you for coming in. The welcome horn. On Train Tuesdays, I try to blow the horn to welcome everybody in. All right, so there we go. All right, am I at the station? Here it is. All right, let's see. 1 o'clock in the morning. Of course, it's gonna be raining. Figures. Jeez. No, it's gonna be foggy, but it's gonna get rain at 3 o'clock in the morning. Are you kidding me? Well, luckily, I think this train can handle it in the rain. It's not too heavy of a load we're hauling, and we're not going that far, so we should be okay. All right, we're gonna get this activated, which means once these are active, we're on the clock. All right, we're now officially on the clock. All right, we're hauling them to the steel mill. B7S is a storage track. Was that one 98? B7S on the store. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wonderful. Yeah, they're all going on to B7S. So that could be empty. That could, in fact, be empty. Considering how many cars that is, we'll need to look at the map. I'm hoping that's empty. All right. And this one, where's it going? B3 intake. Okay. All right, so we'll figure that out when we get there. So we'll set. All right, well, we're on the clock, so we got to get moving. We got to get moving. I got to find the freaking train in the dark. I think it's this way. Should have turned the bell on. All right, we're on board. All right, we are on board. All right, so we're going to B3I 7. All right, how many wagons is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That could potentially be a free track. It really could. Could be free. Might not be free. That is the question. How many tonnages is this? 55. 99. Okay. All right. All right. The DH4 I got at the end can haul that, no problem. So I think the plan's going to be this. We're going to go down to B3I. That's where we're going to go. So we're going to go ahead and set that to there. I'm going to stay to the right and to the left. Boom. And we'll go ahead and we'll pull in. That one will be done. Then we can unhook it. We can back up with the DH4 and go on to the 7. But it just depends on if 7's clear. I'll switch it real quick. I'll go up through 7 and then drop, because it'll be easier to go this way and then back up, because it's a much smaller load. For this one, it's only six cars. So yeah, so it would be better if I could go on to 7, but since I don't know if that's clear, better to go ahead and go down here first. And once I start getting close to the steel mill, I could probably go ahead and quickly run ahead and see if it's clear. I can certainly do that. All right. All right, so because it's freaking dark, I'm going to do the quick way of starting things up here. Where is the freaking train? All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Let's turn the lights on. Be easier to see. Here we go. All right, so now we have a little bit of illumination. Can that one go like that? Yeah, that was probably better, I think. All right, so we got that all situated. Turn that off. Right, cut out. Oh, wait. I think that's right. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to run back there and find out. This one needs to be like that. And back here, I think I need to set this brake cutout. I think this is the problem. Yeah. This needs to go. Oop. Where am I going? All right, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good now. All right. What is going on? Let's try it from here. All right, there we go. I couldn't hear. I was too far away. Okay. All right, so we're set to go. In theory. Come on. There we go. All right. All right, so now we're going to go and take the imaginary seat. Whoop. Blow the horn. All right. There we go. Got the brake. Go. Throttle up. Let's get it running. What I'm going to do is kill the throttle for a second. Let's just see. I want to make sure there's no brake set back there. I don't believe so. I think it's just heavy. Yeah, because if there was a brake set, we would have really come to a stop pretty quick. So I'm going to hit the throttle again. There we go. That should do. Yeah, we're just heavy. And I don't hear any squealing right now. All right, let me go ahead. Let me kill that. I just want to make sure there's no brakes set back here. And of course, it's raining now. Yeah, no brakes look like they're set. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Boo. All right. All right, now we can really get underway. And see the red dot there? That's the caboose. That will give you a rough idea where the end of the train actually is the end of the train, so that'll tell you where the end of the train is. Unless I had cars attached past that point, would be, why would I do that? Only reason why I might consider that is if I knew for a fact that order was going to be just a quick drop and go, I might put them behind the caboose, pull forward, drop it, and go. That way I don't have to disconnect the engine of the caboose to move things around. I could just do a quick drop and go. All right, so yeah, we're going there. We'll get up to about between 30 and 40. That's where I roughly like to keep it. In case there's sudden speed changes, it makes it a lot easier to slow the train down. And the fact that it's raining right now, that don't make things any better. So I would say we'll reach the steel mill probably by about 2 o'clock. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. So I do a quick scan of chat and see I'm weird. Welcome in. Welcome in. You want to know the honest truth, Icarus? We're all a little weird. So we're all a little weird. That's the honest truth. We're all a little weird. So how you doing today, Icarus? Oh, and I gotta give the welcome horn. There we go. There's the welcome horn. And we're looking good. Getting up to the steel mill today. Did you ever get that Beskar strike orb in droids? Doing all right, better than the weeds. I just soaked with weed killer. Yep, got it. Okay, cool. Cool. Did you get your amp walker too? Yeah, level up. Awesome. Perfect. Because I got this morning I jumped on just for a little bit. I got an amp walker Beskar, put it in the prison pocket. Or was it last night? It was either the last. No, I think it wouldn't have been last night because I would have gave it to you right away. So it was this morning. So I got it this morning, put it in the prison pocket, jumped off for a little bit because I had to start getting my stream set up. Went back on real quick for lunch. Got on the belt was a Beskar strike orb. I'm like, oh man, Icarus. I don't know if Icarus got these yet. So, and I only had one prison pocket. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay, just in case, I'll put the amp walker on the bench. Put the strike orb in the prison pocket. Now I'm just waiting for a Beskar mono walker. Oh, okay, yeah, that can be a little tough to find. But I figured either way, those two, I could use those two. So if you had already got them, I figured, okay, no problem, I've got them. All right, making progress. That's cool. Yep, we're getting there. We're going uphill. Yep, the stream might be a little short today because I got to pick up Sarah at work today. It's over. I think it's supposed to be like 101 Fahrenheit today. And she gets off a little around 4:15-ish. But you know, with this game, as you know, tasks are you can't get tasks done within 5 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. So that's why the stream might be a little bit shorter. You know, even though it might, it just depends at what time. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. It's probably gonna definitely end sometime. I think it'll be before 4, depending on where we're at. I'll know when it gets closer to 3 o'clock my time where we're at. I can reevaluate. but I won't know till it gets closer to 3. How we looking here? All right, we're on approach toward, or getting onto the approach toward the steel mill. What I'm going to go ahead and do as a precaution, I want to go up ahead. I'm going to give it 50% brake. Let's slow down a bit. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to run ahead to the steel mill. This will give me time. In case if I have to make a decision, because I know we're going to we're going to drop stuff on the B7S. So I'm checking ahead here to see if B7S is in fact clear. B7S is in fact not clear. So I made the right call. Made the right call. B3I should be clear. Yes, it is. It's inbound. So, yep, we're good. All right, so I made the right call. I made the right call. And I just got to get back to the train. Take my imaginary seat. Wink. Speed looks like it's slowly going up. All right, that's okay. I let it slowly go up. Let it slowly go up. Yeah, I think I rebirthed up to the next level this morning, and now I think I had all the droids, so now I just need money again. I think I need 2 trill in cash. Got another IG rainbow mythic off the belt. Then I got I think it was a gold. It was an astromech roadster, I think. I could be wrong on the name. It was doing a little bit better than my Rainbow BB9, so I got it up and running. But I tell you what, it's nice actually kind of slowing down a little bit, not rushing, because you get some decent droids by slowing down a bit, and you get the money to be, and you got the money available to get them when they do pop. Start to slow down. We're gonna go down onto the intake track here. That's the plan. I snagged a Vesper Mythic this morning. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I would have snagged one if it came by. I didn't see it, so. Looks like Twitch is in ads, so we'll wait for them to get out of ads. Okay, we'll set the brake. All right, and this I think is 77. I believe this is the one we needed. Let's verify that before I start disconnecting anything. Yeah, B3I. $77. Yep, that's it. Okay. Set that brake. Disconnect that. Actually, let me reconnect that. Oops. That's right. Yeah, that way I can do this. Okay, that brake is set. Now I can disconnect that. All right, there we go. So that job is now done. And we're gonna go ahead and, oops, kill the engine. We're gonna turn this job in real quick. Yeah. Oh, we just barely got the bonus. Just barely got the bonus. But I got it. But I got it. All right. So now we're gonna haul down here, and the good part is all these cars are all going to the same storage facility or storage track, B7S. So what I'm gonna have to do is back this all up. I would have preferred to take it all onto there, but it's just not gonna have been possible. So yeah, it is what it is. Surprised they put the engine kill switch inside. They didn't. Why didn't they put it outside with the starter? Are you talking about this kill the kill switch on the big one? I am back. I see Icarus snuck in. Oh yeah, welcome back. Yeah, he came in a little not long ago. Yeah, I know, that's weird, right? I think I would have preferred the starter inside instead of out in the back. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go. Let's see, which way are we facing? All right, so we gotta go forward. All right, so we gotta go on to 7S. I think it looks like it's set correctly, but we're gonna have to wait because I gotta pull all these back. They ran out of wire, I guess. Yeah, you could say that. Yep, you could say that. Most likely they probably did. Okay. All right, here we go. Speed's just it may be dropping, but that's okay. I just gotta get it past this. I just gotta get past this. All I gotta do. Come on, do it. I'm gonna have to probably apply the throttle. If it gets to 2, I'm gonna have to apply the throttle. I might still be able to get away with it. We'll see. Install the kill switch on a Monday, but they do the starter on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to apply some power. Almost got away with it. Okay, I think we're right. I think we're set right. Yeah, I think so. And it's rolling back. Look at that. It's rolling back. I'm going to let it roll back. I'm going to let it roll back on its own. Saves me fuel. The only thing I got to do is just watch, make sure I get onto the right track here. I think we're good. 6. And then track B7S. Perfect. Just gotta watch the speed. And I better go and... Oh, yeah. I can't change that. Well, the good news is I'm on the right one now. That's long. Wow, it's gonna have to definitely push. Gonna have to push. That's right. Keep rolling back. Keep rolling back. Keep going. Wow, that's long. It would have to just clear right about to here, and then I'd be done. There we go. Get up to roughly about there. All right, there we go. Just gotta go a little further, little further, little further. Can I do it without engaging the throttle? Come on now. Come on, Meow. Hurry up, Meow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah. Maybe. Let me just give it just a little push, little tap, just a little tap, just a little tap, 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 tap through. I think that's good. Okay, 10. That's all 10. 98. 98. 98. 98. 98. 10. Okay, we're good. All right, gotta go get this turned in. Get these two turned in. I don't know if we'll get the bonus, but that's okay if we don't. Nope, didn't get that one. That's all right. All right. It's all right. All right. We got some money. That's all that matters. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pay our fees now. Okay, fees paid. Fees paid. Yep, we got the fees paid. Okay. All right. Let's just take a quick look at the orders and see what we've got. I mean, we could go to the goods factory from here. It's up to there. But might be interesting to just take the train, just haul our butt right on up to IME. And maybe check out CME. We'll see. Let's see what we got. Those are all shunting jobs. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, City West, Goods Factory, Harbor, and that's Steel Mill Shunter. Okay. All right, so I mean, I could take these two and head to the Goods Factory. But I'm always going to the goods factory, which is fine. All right, so I tell you what. Let's see. Let's look at the map. You know, it's 2 o'clock. I would like to get up there at the IME or CME, take a look, because I haven't been there to those stations yet. But of course, I've been to IMW, but I wasn't really looking for museum trains. So now we're on the kind of on the hunt for museum trains, especially the same with FRC, FRS. But I know I may have briefly only looked at IME or CME. One of them, I can't remember, just on foot. So, or maybe I was at IME at one point, but I wasn't really looking for museum trains. So, all right, chat, you're up. You're up. So, we can, we got 3 choices. 3 choices. We can either haul a couple goods to GF, or we can go to IME, take the train, get it reconnected back up, go to IME, or we can go to CME. And there's also the Oil Well North, which I think I have been to Oil Well North, but not looking for trains. So yeah, we basically that's actually 4 choices: haul the GF, or take the train, go to OWN, go to IME or CME. I'll give you all about a minute or so to decide. If not, I'll pick. So yeah, those are the choices: haul to GF, haul a couple of goods over to GF, or we take the train, go to OWN or IME or CME. In the meantime, we'll just listen to the music. Yeah.
Swing, boredom now with a hearty roar for golden glory forevermore. The battle won, the colors fly beneath the sun in the boundless sky. A pirate's life, wild and free, sailing onward for all to see.
So one thing that I'm thinking, while I'm waiting to see if anyone responds, is instead of hauling goods, maybe what we'll do is get the train reconfigured. Go to OWN. Time-wise, if there's still time, maybe go up to IME, see if there's anything up there, and then if there's still time, jump down to CME. Maybe we can check them all out. Give about another 30 seconds here. But that's what I'm thinking. That's my train of thought.
Early in the morning,
10 seconds. All right, looks like time's up. All right, I think we're going to put the train back together again. And then I think we're going to go to OWN. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. See if we can't, check it all out. See, I just took that the wrong way. Nope. Yeah, it certainly is. It's certainly trolling me with fog. It really is. It's a little froggy today. Ribbit. Okay, what is up here? What gives? That's what gives. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it forward a bit so that I can back the others up and then reconnect at the back. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do too much hauling of freight because of the fact that, like I said, I'm going to have to cut the stream probably a little early today. So I figured, okay, then what we'll do is we'll, just get the train reconfigured. We're going to haul on up to OW or just drive up to ONW, see what we can find there for any kind of museum trains. And if there's nothing there of interest, well, there might be, if there's something there, great. But what I'm really looking for is the DE6 first. That's what I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for first. All right, with it being foggy, I'm turning on the horn. All right. And I already know we're down here somewhere. Yeah, there we are. Thank you for the horn. All right, let's see. Middle track. Thank you for the fart battle. Wait, I think I need to go forward. So yeah, we have to get onto that track right there. By the time I get to OWN, hopefully it won't be so emergency horn. Hopefully it won't be so foggy. Emergency. I'll turn on the car alarm for now. Nobody's stealing this train or engine. And it looks like Twitch is in ads, so we'll see them in about a little over a minute. Gotta just get a little bit closer. I don't know if that's gonna be. Yeah, let's go a little speed. Yeah, gotta get to the right there. All right, I think that's good enough. That should give us just enough. We'll have to probably still slow down, but that'll give us a little bit of a boost just to get there quicker. And we'll still slow down, of course. Because it looks like it's already kind of starting. All right, looks like Twitch is out of ads. Thank you for sitting through the ads, Twitch. I do appreciate it. I know the ads suck, but they do help us out, especially to pay for fuel for these trains. All right, how's our speed looking? Okay, we will need to slow it down a bit. That should put us pretty close. Almost there. Where are we at? 6? Yeah, we'll be fine. Captured. All right. Killing the engine. Looking good. Yep, this train should be ready to go. All right. Or the engine. So we'll come up here now. Okay, we're good now. We turn the bell off. All right, so reverser forward. Okay. All right, so now we're going to OWN from the steel mill. Normally we would go this, you know, cut this way to GF, but we're not going to do that this time. We're going to go to the left, so we're going to go up. And we're going to stay to the right. And then we're going to go right on into OWN. All right. All right, so now we're going to look at OWN here. Where is it? OWN. All right, so we're coming in this way. All right, so we're gonna stay to the left. Actually, that one don't matter. Actually, oh yeah, it does. That one does matter. Yeah. We'll go to the left. Okay. Stay to the left. Stay to the left. All right, and so that way then we can circle back around. We're gonna go to C. Okay. Right, left. Yep. Right and left. Okay, so good. That way we can just come right on out. We can just make a nice big old circle. Big old circle on out. But of course, we'll stop our train somewhere. We'll figure out where to stop it. But I'm going to go do a quick save. I haven't saved in a while. All right. So we're ready to go. We got our route set. I'm going to take my imaginary seat. Okay, I'm gonna blow the horn. All right, and let me go ahead and just do this real quick. There we go. All right. So we're going to OWN right there. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. To the left. To the left. Your left. Your left. Your left. Right. Left. Off we go. All right. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. Yeah, and this is for anyone that starts. For everyone that if you're new to the game and you start the game, yeah, this is the tutorial area. This is where you start right here. Well, we're gonna probably just do a little thing. We're gonna risk it a little bit here. We're gonna risk it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're not hauling any freight, so we can probably go a little quick today. But yeah, speed limit's 120 through here, so yeah. So we can go a little, I think we can go a little quicker today. I could see, you know, if I was hauling freight, yeah, I'd stick between 30 and 40, but without hauling freight, yeah, we could definitely, we can go a little quicker than that. I'd say I would probably not go above 60 if I can help it. So we'll go a little bit faster and get to our destination a little bit quicker. So that way we can also keep an eye on where we're at. Eventually we will have to apply the throttle for sure. That's going to be a give-in. For now, we're just going to let it cruise. We're about 50. Drop to about 100. Now it's dropped down to 90. Our speed has fallen off a little bit. That's all right. We'll just let it go. We're not speeding out of control, so we're okay. I'd rather it slowly to go down than go up quick. Now it's down to 80. We might be going uphill. I'm not 100% sure. Our speed has dropped a little bit more. And that's right. Castle Labs is right. You're looking to help find another way to help support the channel. Yeah, we do have YouTube memberships available, and paid memberships. And if you're also on Twitch, we do have paid Twitch subscriptions, especially if you want to get rid of those pesky ads. They're not required, but always appreciated. And it's just another way to help support the channel. And if you haven't put a like on this yet and you're enjoying what you're seeing, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's free. Same with Twitch. Follow on Twitch. It's free. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. And then make sure you ring that notification bell so you know when we go live and or post new content. And if you have subscribed already and followed, thank you. We do appreciate it because it does help us out. Yeah, we're just relaxing today, just taking a nice little train ride through the valley. Looking to see what kind of trouble we can get into. Welcome in, Camlish. Welcome in. How are you doing today or evening, wherever you're at? Yeah, we're just taking a little train ride through the valley and Derail Valley. Just monitoring the speeds, keeping an eye on things. Have you played this game before? Excuse me. All right, we'll take a look, see where we're at. How close are we? Oh yeah, we're getting there. Yep, got the final junction into OWN. You can tell it's starting to get hot. You know, I start to fall asleep or actually yawning when it gets hot. Why don't you change the camera angle? You mean like this? There you go. Yep. I was just trying to just watch the speeds as I come through, so we should be good now. So just take a quick scan around to see if we can find any abandoned engines here. We take a couple of screenshots here. Where's your total hours in this game? Well, if you give me a minute, I can tell you, because I played through Steam. Just a little. I want to get to the over here to the station over here, and I'll park it, and I'll take a quick peek here. I have been through here before. I know I've been through here before. All right, starting to slow the train down. Are you using AI? For the background music and stuff? Yes. Yeah. But I edit the stuff, you know, I may use it to kind of create some of the lyrics, but I do edit the lyrics it gives me. I do my own local generations of the music. I make necessary changes, so I just don't take the first thing it gives me. I'm very picky, especially when it comes to music. I'm very picky. I mean, I do also do local AI image generation as well, but like I said, you know, I'm the one that creates the prompts. I get a little bit of help if I need to, but I try to do the prompts myself if I can. But there's nothing wrong with trying to get a little bit of help. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get out of the engine now. And there we go. And let me go ahead and let me get you those hours, because you asked me how many hours I have in it. I have probably hasn't calculated. I don't know if it's calculated all the time, but I've got at least 80, just a little over 88 hours right now. Where are you using this green thing? It is decreasing the size of the screen size. What green thing? All right, we're gonna go and take a look around, see if we can find any abandoned engines. If not, we're gonna go to the next station. If you're talking about my overlay, let's see, which one are you on? You are on the horizontal. I am eventually gonna probably be redoing the border. Yeah, I am eventually gonna probably be redoing that. I do plan on doing that. I just have a lot. I just need to find the time, and I've got a lot of things I've been trying to work on. Like we've been working on our format for our shorts. Probably the next thing we might be working on is the vertical format. Changing that because we do multi-stream, so we do the vertical. So we'll probably be changing that, and then we'll probably eventually be getting into the horizontal. Because I do want to get rid of I use I think NVIDIA's I forgot what it's called, broadcaster to remove the background, the NVIDIA background remover. I'm not really quite happy with it. I mean, it gets the job done, but I really want to, I do want to get away from it. So yeah, the horizontal is going to eventually get it's eventually going to get reworked. It's going to get changed. But yeah, eventually I am going to redo that border. What I'm going to do, I don't know yet. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, well, yeah, that is your opinion, and everyone's entitled to it. As my dad said, opinions are like bungholes. Everybody has one. You know, thank you for the feedback. I do appreciate it. Let's get on board the train. I'm in California. All right, so we've pretty much didn't really see much of anything here, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'll eventually need to probably do a little bit deeper look around, but there wasn't really much here. All right, so the next station we're gonna go to is IME. So we're OWN. So we're gonna come on out. We're gonna go to the right. Okay, that one should be okay. Go to the left. That should be fine. Go to the right. That one should be okay. Where is that? We might not be able to get into IWE unless I might have to back up. I may have to back up. I do want to get in there, so I'll probably have to end up backing. Yeah, that's what Is it a state or does it come under Florida? It's its own state and it's nowhere near Florida. Florida is on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast of the country. All right, so I think we're pretty much ready to roll out. And this is the welcome horn. All right, we're moving. Take the brake off. It's near Vegas. Yeah, it's a state next. Yeah, it's the state next to Vegas. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a it border Las Vegas is in Nevada and Nevada borders California. Looks like Twitch is in ads, so we'll just wait for them to get out of ads. They'll be rejoining us in about a minute or so. How many days do you stream? All right, so basically it depends. The days that I actually stream are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Now, there are days when I will stream more than that. Our typical schedule, because I do share the channel with Sarah. That's my wife. Sunday, we typically don't stream, but we do have a special stream coming up this Sunday, Fortnite with Friends. But typically, we don't stream on Sundays, but we are this coming Sunday. Monday, I stream at 12 p.m. Pacific. Most of the time, I do Jurassic World Evolution 3. And then Tuesdays at noon Pacific is Train Tuesdays, so I typically do Derail Valley, but it could be other train-related games. Wednesday is my day off, but Sarah streams at night at 6 p.m. Pacific, and we have Windrose Wednesdays. Thursday, I'm back at noon. And I typically am doing Star Rupture, but it might be other games as well. Now, Friday is our Friday Night Madness. Now, it could be me or Sarah streaming, and we typically go at 6 p.m. Pacific. And the reason why we go at that time is because we usually collab with another creator, a content creator, a good friend of ours, Dempsey Gaming. We join, we collab with him for, multiplayer games on Friday nights. That's why it's Friday Night Mayhem. Saturday, typically Sarah will be streaming at 1 p.m. Pacific, and we typically have a Fortnite with the community, where the community can then join us and play Fortnite with us. So that's typically our schedule. So officially, I stream 3 days out of the week. Sarah officially streams 2 days out of the week. But sometimes she'll fill in on Friday. Sometimes it'll be me on Friday. Sometimes it'll be her. So it's kind of a gray area. Just depends on what's going on. Thank you. What happened to your neck? You look, oh, my neck is fine. You just can't kind of see it because I zoomed the camera in a little bit. I got complaints that there was too much space in the square. So I zoomed the camera in. Probably zoom out by just a hair. There. There we go. How's that? Is that better? All right. Let's go inside the cabin. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yeah, we got a ways to go here. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Put that back. Put that back. Do you play City Skylines or Minecraft or GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 or CS or Call of Duty? Let me go ahead. Let me sit down real quick here. Let's see. City Skylines. I have played City Skylines. Not on... the first one I played a long time ago. Right now, I'm not hauling any goods at the moment. I'll get to that in a minute. I have played City Skylines, but not on the channel. I was playing that before I started doing content. I have played City Skylines 2. Wasn't too happy with it. Will I get back to it? I don't know. Probably not, because I think I can only have it through Game Pass, and my Game Pass is either up or about to be up. I have played Minecraft in the past, and there is discussions to play Minecraft again and possibly make Minecraft content. We're still working out the details on that. But there is talk of that. I have played GTA 5 in the past, not on the channel. And I don't know if that would be something I would play on the channel because of the content on that. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. I have played Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2 might be one I might consider eventually playing because I did like Red Dead Redemption. I never beat Red Dead Redemption though. I never finished it, but yeah. CSGO, never really played CSGO. I have technically played Call of Duty. Not a fan of Call of Duty. However, I do like the Call of Duty zombies. So I do like the zombies. So other than that, I'm not really a big fan of Call of Duty, but I do like the zombie mode. I do like that. And the reason why I'm not hauling any goods right now, typically I would be hauling goods when I play. I did haul some earlier at the beginning of the stream. But the reason why I'm not hauling any goods right now, I'm just more on the hunt for trains for the museum or the engines for the museum. And also because of the fact that I may have to cut the stream short. I still got some time yet. I have to pick Sarah up, my wife, at work. And so with this game, I don't want to be in the middle of something because doing tasks like hauling freight or stuff like that or shunting, it's not something I can get done in like 5 minutes. So I kind of watching my time. So I figured today I did some hauling to the steel mill. I didn't look around the steel mill for any trains. I probably should have, but that's okay. Steel mill's not that hard to get to. But I figured a nice relaxing day, just go around, enjoy the scenery, and look to see if we can find any abandoned engines for the museum. That's pretty much what I'm doing today. But typically I would be hauling and or doing shunting jobs to earn the money. But today, right now, this last part, this last half, I'm just going around looking for the engines. And I had an idea how to get into IME without having to back up. I'm just going to go through this mountain loop, and then we're going to go right on in. All right, so while we're doing that, are we slowing down too much? I think we're okay. All right, let's go into IME now. All right, so I'm coming in this way. All right, so yeah, I want to go to the right, to the left. That should be fine. So sorry, but I'm going to sleep as it is 3:10 a.m. here. Okay, no problem. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. All right, I just went into Last Pirates Die Together to get my music for the background audio for my next short. They took away the big booty. Wow. And honestly, honestly, just I don't even know why that was there. I don't even know why that was even there. I really don't. There we go. The infamous mountain loop where we did multi in the rain. Oh, you got that right. And oh, holy jeez. Woo! Wow. Someone said it was because pirates like booty. Wow. Like treasure was called booty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They just took it. They just did the literal definition of booty and put a nice big old booty. must have got some backlash from it. Yep. Yep. They must have got spanked. The backlash must have been brutal. I always thought that was kind of pointless in that game anyway, what they put. They put that big old booty. I thought it was pointless. Although it was probably more entertaining watching Dempsey smack the big butt. Still really don't know what it was for. Yeah. Still have no idea what it was for. Like you said, yeah, we should play it again. It was fun. Yeah, maybe. I actually preferred Grain Rot myself. Out of the two, I like Grain Rot over the pirate game. I mean, I'd play the pirate game again, but I really did enjoy Grain Rot. I mean, we could, if we wanted if that pirate game is still available, I mean, we could always see about this coming Friday if Dempsey's up for it. Grain Rot too, if it's got controller support. If you haven't tried that one yet, Majestic, you might like that one, especially if you get a group of us together. It's better as a group than solo. It's still on demo. Okay. But yeah, we really enjoyed the heck out of Grain Rot as well. I think we like that one over the pirate game. Man, because it just feels like there's a lot more to do in Grain Rot than the pirate game. But I'd still try the pirate one again. The only thing I don't like, Grain Rot has no controls. Oh, no. Grain Rot. Okay, I think it meant to say grain. I think it typo. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if Dempsey was using controller. I don't know. We'll look into that. They might not control. I don't know. I could have sworn it had. We'll have to look into it. We'll look into it. But the only thing I don't like about the pirate game is the spiders. I don't like them. I just did not like the spiders in that game. Didn't like them. But yeah, no, I mean, I would play the pirate game again on demo. I would. And I don't see why Grain Rot really wouldn't have controller support, because it's very much like the pirate game. I'll have to check with Dempsey to see if he was using his controller for that. I'll have to check with him to see. I mean, you may be right. It may not have had controller support. I don't know. I'd have to check with Dempsey. Dempsey tries to use the controller a lot, so Me, I'm to the point where I'm slowly getting to the point where I can't use controller anymore. I was playing Rocket League last night with Dempsey. After I'm playing a little bit, then I had to go make dinner, and then I wanted to go back in, but my hand was just hurt from the controller. I actually did type in the wrong one level. It's a game. There is a game called Brain Rot, but Brain Rot does have control support. Oh, okay, so yeah, Brain Rot does have. Yeah. We like that one better than the pirate game. Yeah, no, Grain Rot was a lot better than the pirate game. There was a lot more involved in it. Well, not too complicated. I mean, you have to, basically the idea with the Grain Rot is, you have to kind of decorate like it's like, I don't know if it's like a hotel or something like that. Grain Rot has no demo right now, but will be out on August 7th. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. August 7th. Oh, wow. They would pick that day, wouldn't they? Wow. Oh, maybe that's my dad trying to tell me something. Yeah, of course they would pick that day. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sarah. For those that don't know, that's the day my dad passed away a year ago. That's why Sarah gave the hugs, because she knew. Like I said, maybe that's my way of my dad trying to tell me something. Thanks, Majestic. Those the 6th and the 7th, I'm taking those 2 days off from streaming. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be available to play games. I'll still be available, but those days are going to be rough for me. So I'm probably not going to be streaming those days. Or Sarah and I already talked about that. So I'm not streaming those 2 days. Those 2 days were really rough. And so that's why is that the 6th and the 7th? Those were the really rough days before his passing. My dad passed away his first. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason why it's so rough, why I'm taking those 2 days off, he passed the day after his birthday, which was on the 6th. He was 51 years old. Yeah, it sounds like he was taken too soon. I'm sorry, Majestic. So that's why baby sister's birthday is August 6th. Wow! See, just another one of those meant to be things. I mean, look at that. That's just one of those. That's just things that are just meant to happen. I mean, look at that. Well, it's just like, and my baby brother was born 1 year later, August 9th. Wow. Yeah, all right around August. That's wow. Yeah, I gotta slow down a little bit. And we're not even getting anywhere. We're not even close yet. Oh, wait, did I go the wrong way? I did. I did go the wrong way. Wow. All right, we gotta slam on the brakes. Yeah, we did go the wrong way. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to fix that right now. Right now. And it looks like Twitch is in ads, so we'll definitely see them on the other side. Yeah, I'll have to see how much Grain Rot is when it comes out. I'm definitely thinking about picking that one up. Definitely gonna probably get that one. I think there's a couple others I've been thinking about. Oh yeah, Derail. That depends on the cost on that one. I might grab that one too, possibly. I'm glad I looked at this map. But yeah, those 2 days there, like I said, I won't be streaming, but that doesn't mean I won't be available to play games and stuff like that. It'd be a good distraction if I, be able to play, especially Friday Night Mayhem. Yeah, I'll still play, just Sarah will probably be the one streaming, not me. But as for the pirate game, we could talk to Dempsey. I'm okay with this, still in demo. I'm okay with trying it again this coming Friday. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I think you'd like the Grain Rot better. Yeah, we'll definitely talk to Dempsey, and maybe when I get a chance, I'll message him. Or you can message him too, Majestic, either way. Either way, we'll get a message to him and see about this Friday with that. I'm okay with that. I'm open to that. A lot of times we're trying to figure out what to do anyway. But yeah, I think you'd like that Grain Rot. It's pretty much like the pirate game. It's like Repo. It's like all those others. It's a little bit different, but it feels like it's from the way Icarus and I were talking about it. It feels like the people developing had a little bit more of a budget. I think, at least that's the impression we get. They had a little bit more of a better, not better, but they had a budget for the game. I wouldn't say better because I don't know, but I would say they probably had a budget. And it was fun. It was definitely a fun game. It was just like very much like that pirate game. You like that pirate game, most likely you're gonna like Grain Rot. And if it's got control support, like you said, then yeah, Grain Rot has a budget, and they seem like they know what they're doing. See, there you go. Icarus has spoken. Icarus has spoken. I just messaged them about it. Okay, thanks, Majestic. So yeah, I'll have to go about and probably re-downloading that. Let's see. Let me write that down again. I forget, was it Last Pirates Die Together? Pirates Die Together. Okay, I'll get that installed. 6 GB download. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I just wanted to write the name down in case, that way I don't forget. Because I've been having a hard time remembering the name of that game. All right, let's see. Did I get past the junction? Not yet. I'm about to. There it is. And we'll apply the brakes. So yeah, definitely. It sounds like I will be. I think I'm going to get green rod. I think I'm going to get it. Now you just need to remember you wrote down something. Oh, I already got it right here. I already got it. I'll easily remember because I keep a notepad right on my desk. So, and I can see exactly what I wrote down. So, yep, I got it. Yep, but you're right. I got to remember I wrote it down. All right, there we go. But yeah, I think I am going to get the green rod. I did enjoy it. I think that'd be a good one to play. And I'm hoping it's not too expensive. Yeah, it's just a shame the green rod demo is gone, because that would have been fun. Let's see. I think the one there's three that I'm watching. I think the one I talked about last night with Icarus is the Mound. I'm keeping an eye on that one. There might be another one I'm keeping an eye on. But I know Derail and I know Grain Rod. Yeah, whatever they are, I know I added them to my wish list, so. Yeah, the mounds definitely sound interesting. A PvE extraction. Forget that PvP crap. got a junction coming up. Hopefully this one is set correctly. Of course it's not. Oh, wait. That one was set right. I think. Let's see. Yeah, that one was set right. If I wanted to go down to CME, that's the way I had to go. Okay. Okay, so it was set right. I mean, if I'd actually gone down to CME, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Because I may end up down there anyway. We'll see the time when we get over here to the station. One thing I think we're going to need to do, Majestic, if we play that pirate game this Friday, look up how to deal with those freaking spiders. Because that was so irritating. Yep, exactly. Figure out how to deal with them things. I wonder if we smack them with our hands. You know, like maybe have someone smack them. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Funny thing is, they always went for you. That is the funny thing. That is the funniest freaking thing. They most 99% of the time they did go for me. Now, they might have gone for Majestic a couple times, too, but I think they went more for me than Majestic. Yeah, yeah, we got to figure out how to deal with them. Tap the interaction. You usually E or whatever key is bound to use or grab in your settings to struggle and shake them off. Do not stand still, jump, or sprint while shaking them off to avoid further damage. Okay. Tap the interaction. You usually E or whatever key. Okay. Did that? Yeah, I don't remember. No, I just remember. Yeah, time I looked at you, there's a spider on your head. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, if it happens again, we'll have to try that, and or have someone use their hand and probably slap the spider. But I know I was running. I do remember that. All right, let's take a look here. IME. Let's make a big circle loop. Yeah, it does. Or does it? You know, I don't think it does. I'm going to apply the brakes till I find out for sure. I tried to hit it but didn't do anything. Yeah, we'll have to try and figure that out. All right, let's just see. I may have to do a backup here. Here's the loading bay. Does this circle around? Oh, it does circle around. Sweet, it does circle around. Okay, good, good, good. I was hoping it would. I was hoping that it would. Okay, all right. Perfect. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go over here to the office. Let's do a quick save. All right, and I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. All right, let's see. Yeah, where's the couch? Where's the couch? Where's the couch? Ha! Where's the couch? 22. All right, before I do, let's just see. Is it going to be foggy? It likes to troll me. Of course, 9 o'clock in the morning, going to be freaking. Wow. All right, glad I checked that. All right, we'll go to 10. All right, I think that was 10. It was 10 hours. We'll see what time it is when I wake up. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Okay, I cleared everything up. All right, we're going to take a quick look around, and we may have time to head down to CME. That'll probably be our final destination, CME. I think it's CME. Yeah, good to know I can come around, loop around. That's perfect. Come up here, see if I can see anything. I don't know if there's anything here, to be honest with you. Not really a whole lot here. I'm just curious about the orders. I'm not probably going to take it. Let's see, where are we going? Steel mill, steel mill, steel mill, steel mill, city south. Wow, yeah, all to the steel mill from here. Okay. All right. Alrighty, well, just make sure this is set properly. Yep, I think so. Yep, gotta take that off. All right, let's crank this back up. The reason why I paid the repairs is I would refuel everything back up. So, come on, open up. Open up. Thank you. There we go. All right. Great cutout. There we go. All right. Set our destination to CME. All right, so yeah, we're gonna be going forward, so we come out. Let's see, we need to. I think that's right. I think. No, that way. I think that's the way we want to go. Yeah, I think so. It's so confusing. All right, so yeah, that would be it, and then down and into CME. All right, let's look at CME now. Yeah, it shouldn't take us long to get down to CME. Shouldn't. Because we'll be kind of probably going down more downhill. Oh yeah, this looks like a big old loop. Okay, so yeah. Doesn't really matter which way I go. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and it goes to level, so you'll stay to the right. 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 Okay, we gotta go in through C. Yeah, we definitely didn't want to go up through there. Yeah, that's all dead end right there. So yeah, we gotta just stay to the right all the way through. All right, so let's see. We're avoiding B. That's fine. We're gonna go in through C. Okay, so we're coming this way. And we're staying to the right, staying to the left, and then out. All right. But we're probably gonna be not leaving from CME, so. So it just depends on what we're going to be needing. But I can get orders from here. If I go up to C and park it, then it'll be easier to kind of get things back them up. And yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay. All right, well, we're ready to roll. Park my butt in the imaginary seat. Boop. Seat, no seat. Roll out horn. All right, we're rolling out. Brakes are off. Everything's good. Forward. We're rolling out. Final destination, CME. We'll check it out real quick, and that's probably where I'll end up with the stream today. Because, based on the time, it's already 3:15. I'm just not going to have time to do any really hauling jobs or shunt jobs. They just take too long in this game. But it's interesting. This was an interesting location up here. I definitely wouldn't mind trying to get some hauling jobs and stuff out of here. I don't know if there's anything that hauls to it, but it's interesting. Figure I might as well take some screenshots while I'm here. And use them for thumbnails. All right, there we go. On our way out. Yep, looks like there's a DH4 there used for hauling stuff. not really hauling anything, but we're just hauling butt. Yeah, this train's hauling my big butt around. All right, we're on our way to CME. All right, how far are we? Yeah, it won't take too long as long as we don't make the same mistake. Yeah, I know we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine. And what we could do next time we're in here, we'll see if there's no engines here to get. What we'll probably end up doing is seeing what jobs to haul out of CME. We'll haul out of CME next time we're in here. And we'll see. We'll take a look, see what jobs are, but they might change. But I'm just kind of curious to see what jobs go where. Because normally when I like to try, and if I go to a destination, I like to haul some kind of freight with me so I make money. Make money to offset the cost of going there. So, you know, have an empty train. That's basically, it's basically burning a hole in my pocket. There's definitely some gorgeous views. A little overcast, a little rainy today, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the views in this game, though, you can't argue with the fact that they're really nice, though. I mean, if you really wanted to argue, you could, but I'm not going to stop anyone from arguing, but I just think the views are really nice. The only reason why I'm kind of not going too quick is because, one, I've never been this way before. Two, it's raining. Trains don't like it when it rains. Tracks are super slippery. Oh, I'm okay, Sarah. I'm okay. Was just thinking about the overlay. And trying not to crash the train. You too. I might have like a temporary solution until we figure it out. Might just remove the frame altogether. I could still keep. I want to keep the train going. I want to get over to the station. Just take the frame off altogether and just have all the elements kind of put together, even though there's no frame. There'd still be. You could see where they would be separated. I mean, it might look better without the frame until we figure out a solution. Icarus, if you're still there, what do you think about that? With the horizontal, maybe take the frame away. I think I was going to try to revise it when I created the cozy this morning. Yeah, we could definitely look into that too. Until we can figure out, just the two options. Maybe yank the frame for now until we can figure out another option. I mean, I've always wanted to do something with it. I just haven't figured out what. I know it's not our AI, but I can always try to use the meld spark. Possibly. We'll figure something. We'll figure it out. There were some camera frames that might. Okay. Maybe just a thinner border type in one of the same colors. Yeah, something like that, Majestic. Yeah, something like that. Oops, there were interactors that might be good for a set. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely think about that. I've been wanting to redo it for a while now. It's all a matter of time. We've been trying to unify our short format. Yeah, we're going to redo the frame on the short format too, which would also affect the vertical. Get a different frame for the vertical. I definitely want to keep the frame. I just maybe do a different frame. All right, we are at our destination. Go ahead and we'll kill that. And mark that. My keyboard is sticky on the phone. Oh, okay. That's not good. Oh, good thing I wasn't in this view. I can't even see out the windows. There we go. At least I can temporarily see. All right, well, let's go take a look around. Didn't really seem like there was a whole lot here. Oh, look at this steam engine. Now, this is the one that we would need a license for. Do we have the license? We do have the license, but I don't have a shovel yet. Yeah, I would need a shovel. I think this is, what is this one? The S282. Yeah. Definitely one of the steam engines. Yeah, we're going to take a look around here. See if there's anything at all. Yeah, Icarus and I, we've been talking about changing out the format a little bit. And I definitely going to probably redo my Twitch logo. I think I'm going to redo that one. it'll still be train related, but I want to improve on it. Especially since I kind of like what I did for the main channel. I like what we did. I kind of like that. It looks much better than what we had before. But yeah, Icarus, we've definitely been talking about it. You know, kicking around some ideas and then passing those on to Sarah to get her thoughts on it. Since it is since we do share the channel, get her take on it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There could be a train hiding down there. There could be a train hiding. Oh, matter of fact, there is one hiding down there. Look at that. There's one hiding right there. Or an engine. I think that's the... I think I know which one that is. Not the DE6. But yeah, there's definitely one hiding down here. Matter of fact, I think this was one of the spawn points I think I saw. Let's see, what engine is this? Steam S060. Okay, this is a steam engine. Okay. So yeah, we found one here. Not the one I'm looking for, but at least we know there's one here. Oh, we'll just keep looking around. Eventually, I'm going to look for the different spawn points. And with this game here, from what my understanding is, yeah, I may be looking for the DE6 for the museum. However, I can't lock down a specific location for it, and the reason is the spawns for them are dependent upon your game. So everybody's game's different. You know, every save's different. You know, you're saying, you know, when you create a new game, that's it. That's the save you create. You know, that's what it uses. So, so that you can't specifically one person say, yeah, I might got it here, go here, and it might not be the one you're looking for. Probably isn't going to be there because, like I said, it's based on the. It's basically it's random per game, basically. You know, so the spawn points will be the same, but where it spawns won't be. Okay, so yeah, all right, we're gonna find. Aha, there we go. We're gonna go take a look at the take a look at the orders real quick here. But yeah, as for the layout stuff, we have been talking about wanting to redo it for a while now. Maybe that might help us out a little bit. Because it could be our layout might be... People might not be enjoying it as much. Even though it does... I mean, it looks nice, but it might not be... might be more of a hindrance than a help. Alright, so... What do we got? That's a shunting job. Coal mine east. 3 drop-offs. Unload. Unload, then drop off. Okay. Can definitely do that here, possibly. Coal power plant from here. All right. Harbor Town. Machine factory. Steel mill. Sawmill. All right. So, just let's see. Where will we go? What would the route we would take? Machine factory's there. Coal power plant is there. Harbor's there. Steel mill. All right, so if I were to do any orders, I would probably from here, I would go to this, take this job and go to the steel mill. Then I would take this job to the coal plant. And then, you know what? I might go ahead and take the machine factory job and go there because the machine factory is like right there. So it should probably might be able to figure out how to get out to the machine factory. Maybe. I'd have to look at the maps to see. But other than that, I would take this job and shove it. All right. Yeah, little song humor there. All right. But yeah, definitely about the formats and stuff. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Majestic. I think a smaller, thinner border, maybe one of the same color. Yeah, that I think that might be good. We'll have to play with it, but yeah, I do like the idea. So yeah, something to where give us a little bit more real estate, so the game will be a little bit bigger. Whether or not the camera will have to be bigger, I don't know. Something to figure out. And as for the vertical, the idea I had for that one, I kind of thought about it, is I don't know how important the multi-chat is on that. Sometimes it could be so hard to read anyway. So the thought I had on that was, I figured this is a good time maybe just kind of wind down. And if anyone's got any input on that for the vertical, is just remove the multi-chat completely, get it out of there. That was obviously we'll probably change the frame. And what I was thinking, if I can pull it off, is instead of having the game go horizontal for the layout, rotate it so it goes vertical. So that way you take your phone, twist it, you might be able to see everything on screen and not have the chat at all. Maybe have maybe just a small, maybe have my camera on there small, the face cam, and then maybe put the links to the channel or logo, something on there, and that's it. Simplify it down, because the vertical is always a challenge. It's always a challenge. But that's kind of what I was thinking for the vertical. So I'm going to think about that one. But that's kind of what I'm thinking is we do that, then people will be able to see more, and just kind of simplify the vertical a little bit. So they can see more and maybe, might be a little bit more enjoyable to watch on the vertical. So that's kind of my thought on that. I'll have to talk with Sarah on that, get her take on it. We'll talk about it, figure it out. But yeah, no, we've definitely been kicking around, slowly started. We were trying to definitely unify our short format, so it's kind of the same across the board, so that if I have to do a short for Sarah, I know exactly the format. I can just quickly pump out the short or vice versa. If she needs to do a short for me, she can do that. That's a great idea, but I don't know if the phone would auto rotate it the wrong way. Yeah, it's something we would need to test. Yeah, it's something we would need to test. And it may be a matter of, if we do it one way, if it rotates it wrong, flip it the other way and see if we can get it to work right. It's something we'd have to play with. But that's the idea I had for that. But yeah, like I said, that's why we're also trying to unify the short format, clean that up. And it's like there's thunder, but of course Twitch probably couldn't hear it because they just went into ads. So we'll have to wait for them to get out of ads. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the vertical. We always struggle with that one. I want it nice, but I want to make sure people have it, enjoy it. So, and I always felt that if it's cluttered, it's not fun, and that's why I kind of like it works what we've got, but I don't think it's good enough. I think it still needs work, and I knew that. I was just trying to get something where it kind of looks nice, but it does need work. The horizontal clearly needs work too. That I've known. We've known that. We have known that for a while. It's just a matter of just finding time. Finding time. All right, Twitch is about out of ads here. They'll be out in about 15 seconds-ish. All right, there we go. All right, Twitch, thank you for sitting through the ads. I do appreciate it. I know the ads suck, but they do help us out, especially to keep these trains rolling. And there's a big thunderstorm going on in game right now. Yeah, so yeah, thunder is going. It's raining really hard, even though we can't quite see it, but we can hear it. If we were over by the train, we could definitely see it. Yeah, see the sides of the building are a little wet. Really hard to tell, but you could definitely tell that the weather's nasty. All right, so we did pretty good today. Still didn't find that the elusive museum DE6 train, but we're still on the hunt for it. You know, we did get quite a bit done. We started down at CMS. We hauled to the SM. And then from which is the steel mill. Then we went all the way up. We didn't haul anything. We just drove the train to OWN. Then we went on into the IME, looked around there. Then we drove the train right on down to CME, and that's where we're going to end it here for the day. We did find a steam train, museum train down into pit down next to the pit down there. So yeah, so we did find that. Still not the one I'm looking for yet, but eventually we will get those. So we know there's one here. We know there's one in GF. Pretty sure there's some in Harbor. I think there's at least one in Harbor. Yeah, we just have to just look around and find them. We've got to find the spawn points and look around. And probably haul some freight to them. So next time we're back in Derail Valley, I think we're going to haul out of CME. We might even see what jobs there are. The jobs might change by the time I get back in here. Hard to say. But we might try the shunting job. Get that done. And then figure out where to haul to. Because the jobs might change. But it might do a long haul across the valley. To try and make some money. So we'll definitely figure that out. Yeah, tomorrow, Sarah will be here at 6 p.m. Pacific for Windrose Wednesday. So you definitely want to stick around for that. For tomorrow. Tonight, you definitely want to stick around for it. Because she'll be on her, I think it's her Cozy channel tonight. Let me just double check. Today's Tuesday. I know she moved it, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it is her Cozy. I think she's doing Dinkum tonight. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, Sarah. But I think it's at 6 p.m. Pacific over on her actual Cozy channel. She's doing Dinkum. Yep, Dinkum. Yep. Okay. Yeah, she was doing Monday nights, but she switched it to Tuesday. That way, if I want to join Dempsey, and depending on the game he's playing, I could join him on Mondays. So yeah. And then also it helps her out too. Gives her time in between streams a little bit, from going from the weekend, stuff like that, to get things done. So yeah, so she's doing Dinkum tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific. So you definitely want to check that out. So yeah, I think this is probably a good place to call it. So Icarus, if you're there, or anyone on Twitch, now's probably a good time to go ahead and hit me with that get off my train. Yeah, something I like to. We started doing that, and we're just going to keep doing that.
Get off my
There
train!
it is. There it is. Thank you, Icarus. Thank you. Yep, there's the get off my train. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I want to thank you all for watching. If you got value out of this content, just a nice relaxing day, going through the valley with the train, driving the train around the valley, checking out places. Definitely make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also follow on Twitch. Night Majestic, thanks for coming in. make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know when we go live and or post new content. Another way to help support the channel is to look into getting a paid YouTube membership or a paid Twitch subscription. Those are optional, not required, but it's another way to help support the channel. And we do appreciate it if you did that. You don't have to, but it's always appreciated. So with that, I'm going to get out of here for the day. I'm parking the train, going to take my engineer cap off. So we hope to see you all tomorrow here at 6 p.m. Pacific for Wind Rose Wednesdays. Night, everyone. Hope to see you then.